Me and the dog together. I thought he was gonna move. Okay, so he was like nearer to me at the time, and all you could see is his back, like this. So his head was down. Yeah, that's it. That's the first one I got. And then the second one, I repositioned myself, and then he moved, and it's back again, I think. The cat, I just scared a stupid cat out of the garden because it was terrorizing the squirrels. So I shouted at it. And I ran around like a lunatic and went at it. It was so funny. Yeah, I love doing things like that. It makes me laugh. And the dog came. Hi, Richard. Ow. I'm going to go out with the dog in a second. I'm just going to drink my tea and then I'm going to go and I'll show you the crop top I'm wearing. The crop top I'm wearing is this one. So it's actually a winter crop top supposedly, which to me is an oxymoron because crop tops are not very warm, but this one actually is it's fleecy on the inside and it's very soft and warm. I feel very warm in it, and it's kind of warm today anyway, but if it was actually proper winter, so if it was proper cold out here, I probably wouldn't wear a crop top, and if I did, I'd probably put something else underneath because it would be too cold for a crop top. But today happens to be warm, so I'm able to wear this. I was going to wear a coat, but so what do you guys think? Do you think I should go out with the dog down the street in public with my belly hanging out? So from behind I look like one of these normal millennials, but from the front I look like freaking, here we go. For fuck's sake, I hate this connection. It's the worst connection ever. Sorry about that. I accident Patreon, and it does say, oh, hooligans are around, I think. It does say that the reward tiers are art stuff, but you can have other rewards if you want, like videos and pictures of me. I just have to update the reward tiers. You can still have sketches if you want to, because obviously I can draw like yourself, or I can draw like a fat person for you, or I can draw me if you want. Bothered. So I could do art of me for you guys if you wanted. Somebody said on the thing that one of the people who became a Patreon said that he stopped. I asked him why he stopped being a Patreon. I said it wasn't the content that he thought it was. But it is. It's just that I haven't updated it in a bit, like the tiers and stuff. Excuse me. Anyway, so I'm going to be updating them. It is going to be the content that he thought it was. It's just going to be the content that he thought it was. It's just that it's a front at the moment, so the front is it's just about my art, but the Patreon is for me as well, and my weight gain, and the reward tiers are going to be things like videos of me and my belly, and pictures of me and my belly, and art of either me and my belly or other fat people, either made up fat people, or it can be people like that you like. I could draw them. Like I've been following quite a few fat Instagram models, and I was thinking of drawing them, so I've saved the pictures so I can draw them, and I thought they might like it. I thought they might like it as well, you know, the fat models, or just any of Instagram models. I was going to draw them and I was going to send it to them and see if they like it. So it's going to be like a realistic portrait of them, because I can do realistic portraits as well. It's not just, you know, cartoony or furry art that I do. I can also do realistic ones as well, like animals and people. Yeah, so that's going to be one of the reward tiers on Patreon of me drawing stuff for you if you want it. It's going to be one of them, but it's not all I do on Patreon. I have renamed it I've renamed the Patreon now. It says that I'm creating. Well, you'll see when you go on it. I can't remember what I did it to now, but on Patreon, I am creating more than just art now. I'm going to be doing like pictures of me and stuff. So like photo shoots and like videos and stuff. Yeah, I think I said Royal Rosewolf is creating YouTube videos and photo sets or something. So I'm going to be doing that. Okay, now, so what I'm going to do is, like I was trying to say before when it disconnected me, I'm going to drink my food. Here's what I said before it cut off. I'm going to drink my food right here. See, that's food. I accidentally said I'm going to drink my food, but I've decided to keep that one. So I'm going to drink my food, and then I'm going to walk the dog for you guys in the crop top like I said I was going to do. Now, it might disconnect, but don't disappear. It'll probably just be reconnecting to the data, okay? So it'll be reconnecting to data, so it might say it's reconnecting, or it might freeze for you guys. I don't know what it'll do, but it'll do something, and that's it reconnecting to data instead of Wi-Fi. I'm in the Wi-Fi zone right now. The art will look good. I can't wait to do it. Go for it. Yes, definitely do that. So, I don't know if Chubby Girls Are Hot is still here, but I guess not, as it says I've only got one viewer now. But if you decide to watch this video back for my response, you know I have got a Patreon, but I just forgot to put it in the description. If I can, I'll add it later, and I'm going to rename one of my live streams as well, if that's possible. One of my live streams where I entitled it Eating and Drinking, but in actual fact I was talking about something specific, so I've decided I'm going to rename it something like Story Time Whilst Eating, because I was eating and I was drinking, but it was like a story time video, so I'm going to rename it Story Time While Eating and Drinking or something like that, so it's not misleading. I really don't want my live streams to be misleading. The only reason why I title them and then sometimes the content isn't exactly what the title is because I don't always know exactly what I'm going to be doing in the live stream. I just go with the flow. So I do have a plan for a live stream, but then stuff happens and I end up not doing that, or I end up doing that whilst doing something else, or doing a whole bunch of stuff. And some people, I think it was Jackson actually, who said that the titles were wrong. And they're only wrong because I thought that's what I was going to be doing in the live stream, and then, you know, it's ended up not being that. Or I've been outside, then I've gone inside, and it's titled Live Outside, but I've gone inside by then. But I've been outside for the majority of the live stream, but then I'll go inside and do the rest of the live stream inside. So that's why it's titled Live Outside and not Live Outside and Inside, because that would just be confusing. Live outside and inside. I mean, I could say I'm live outside and then I go inside, but that would just be silly. Why would I do that? So if I'm going to be outside, it's safe to assume I'm going to be going inside at some point, unless you want my live stream to be very short, and then I just start again for inside and then title it Inside. But that just seems like a waste of time to me. I may as well just call it outside and then I'm going inside. It doesn't really matter what the title is. I've been looking through my live streams, and I've noticed that my most popular live streams were the ones where I said I'm in cosplay. So I think the most popular one was Mafia Boss in costume or something. Mafia Boss eating and drinking in costume or something. So I need to do more of those videos because I really like the way I looked in those. I do look much better in my cosplay makeup and stuff, so I'll probably do more of those as well. Oh yeah, I'm also on Patreon. I'll also be doing like cosplay photos as well. But I need to get more costumes. This is nice. I'd rather sit down. Got a little bit left. I'll be taking the dog out. Don't worry. I am going. Just one moment. That is so nice. I don't want to stay sat now. Never mind. Alright, so we're going to do this now. We're going to go out with the dog. I'm just getting his halty collar. Here it is. I cleaned it up. I've not used it for a long time, but I thought it might give me more control over him. Now it's not, if he sees another dog, he tends to lunge at the dog, so I thought this would give me more control over his lunging, because he's very aggressive with dogs. But I don't know why, because he's never had a bad experience with them. So I don't know why he's so down on other dogs. In fact, in his early puppyhood, he played with dogs and he got along with them fine. Then all of a sudden, he just decided to become aggressive for absolutely no reason at all. The only thing I can think of is that it's because he's been like more isolated for a while and he's forgotten how to be with them. But then again, I did have him mingle with another dog a few years ago and he was fine with that dog, but since then he's just been lunging at them still, even though he had a good... Oh great, now I can't fucking find it. Let me guys know if you can still hear me and see me. He's lost the ball now. He's got it. Okay, so I'm going to show you me putting him on the collar thing. No, I can't do it now because it's got that bloody thing in the way. See, in all the places where I can have it just stood up like that, it loses connection. I don't know why. Good boy. He does actually move forward now. He doesn't hate it. He's not worn it for a long time, and yet he still acts like he's very used to it. So it's, I don't know why they've made it so hard. It must hurt. I'm not gonna try not to. See, he gets in the healing position. See, I don't have to tell him to now, which is really good, isn't it? And then my belly. See, how would you go out like that? I think I'm a bit self-conscious. So we're getting in the healing position. Now, I'm not going immediately just because I know I'm going to lose connection and I'm afraid that you guys won't be able to hear me for a while or see me. So I'm just going to talk just a little bit about this. So remember, I'm only putting this on him to have extra control over him when he sees another dog. And we don't see many dogs when we're on the walk, really. But the odd one will be passing. So it's just to have more control over him. If he tries to lunge, I can just pull him back and it'll turn his nose away instead of just his neck. Because while if he goes for another dog while it's around his collar, he'll just be like this. And I'll be pulling him back and it'll just be like this. But with the nose, it'll pull his entire face round. So hopefully. So we're going this way first because I'm going to close the door. Because if my mum feels a draft, she might wake up. And she might start grumbling at me. So he remembers to get in position. Now normally I'd be taking a thing to control him, a stick, but because I got my phone in my hand, I can't do that now either. So if we see another dog, like I say, I've got nothing but his halty collar to control him with. Not the stick thing. It's not an actual stick, it's a pooper scooper on a stick and it goes like that. So whenever he goes for a dog, I go like that at him, and then he goes like that instead of like that. Okay, so like I say, it might cut out, so just stay with me guys, okay? We're gonna go. We're leaving. It's gonna go on to data mode. I've got a bit of data, no space here. JD, stop pulling back. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I've really put the bin in really cinchly tight, so I have to move some bins over. I'm just hoping no one sees me because they'll think I'm stealing their bins, but I'm not. I'm stealing my own back. This one's mine. I can't do it. It just keeps wanting to go off to the side, which is not what I want it to do. How am I going to get it out? JD, stop it. Just stay. Right, now go on. Go on. That's it. Otherwise you'll be trapped behind the bin. Right, sorry about this, guys. I'm trying to steal my bin back. Not stealing it back, but I'm taking it back. Right, now careful as we go. Yeah, there'll be somebody that thinks that this is the Reverend's bin and they'll probably come and taking it back to their bin enclosure. But it's actually my bin. Their bins are still on Railway Street because they have like 1,000 bin. They have like 1,000 bins. No, do you know what? I'm just going to leave it open. Who cares? They shouldn't have built that anyway. It is a East Mine bin. going to talk about is my back again. Come on. Why are you pulling back? What are you doing? Come on. Oh my God, he's really pulling back. JD, go to the other side. Go to the other side now. Go. Right, what is wrong with you? Don't you fight me. Stop it. Bad. Bad boy. You're already stressed. What do you do that for? Don't you ever dare do that again. Anyway, somebody has put rubbish in my blue bin. Right, now we're going to try and have a walk. Now he's fine a minute ago. He just decided to try and get on the other side because he's used to being on the other side. He's used to being on this side. So it's him trying to fight me all the way to get back on this side. But I needed him on the other side because I was pulling the bin with the other hand. He wasn't scared, he was just trying to get his own way again. Because I suspect he's by nature really a dominant dog, so he's trying to get his own way as usual. But I have to keep putting him back in his place and showing him who's boss. Because he thinks he can control me and dominate me, but he can't. So if I want him on that side, he has to go on that side. It's very awkward on this damn thing. He's trying to pull me. No. We've got to go home. My mum's awake. What are you doing? Stop dragging your heels. Just come on. I think I better go on. I better use the collar in future. It's even worse on this. This is supposed to give me more control. There's no way I can go fast on this. Come on. Move your ass. Move your ass. Move your ass. Move your ass. You always gotta bloody move your ass. Come on, come on, come on. You gotta move your damn ass. Now come on. Stop fighting me. It's like a bloody wild animal. And if you are scared of the bin, you're going to get fecking used to it. So, you're going to walk on this side, whether you like it or not. What's the matter with you? What's the matter with you? He's just showing me up because I'm on live stream. He's not normally naughty like this. He's just showing me up because I'm on live stream. He's normally good on a leash. He's just being a damn pain in the arse. Plus he needs to get used to being on this side. Well, that was short. Right, well, actually, I'm afraid to stop it because something else will happen, but I'm going to stop it. It's been 21 minutes now and I don't want to make it dead long. Well, it was a short walk, so I hope you guys enjoyed this short walk, even though it's like one person viewing this.